Good morning, class. In the last video, we talked about data collection, and in this video, we get to talk about data cleaning, which is fun because it leads us into methodology, where we actually begin to start answering the question we set out to solve. Right off the bat, one of the first things that posed a problem to me with this data set was the fact that Japan, an island country, has several very small islands. Because if we're asking a question like, how can I walk from prefecture to prefecture, an island is irrelevant. I will never need to consider these islands because I won't be able to walk from one island to another. The end point is I need to find a way to remove all of these small islands that I think are insignificant. I'm also going to exclude Hokkaido and Okinawa. So our first question, how can I remove all of the small islands? So if we look at the Japanese prefecture map, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to go select one of these small islands. Let's take this one. And immediately we are posed with another problem. So we have a problem, and we have a problem to our problem, and now we have a problem to our problem to our problem. When we select the island that belongs to the prefecture, it will select the entirety of the prefecture. All of these shapes in each prefecture are linked together. So in the data cleaning process, my first step is going to be separating all the data. And we have a tool called multi-part to single part, and it will give us back a new set of Japan. Now we've taken all the prefecture data and we've separated each part, meaning if we go in back to these islands like before and we click on any part, it's going to be just that island, which is great. So let's zoom to layer. And now we have another problem. So the problem here is, how am I going to select only the mainland islands? And I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not going to get my mouse and drag and select the ones that I think are important, because that would be impossible. Now, when I say impossible, I don't mean it's not literally possible for me to go and click 47 times on every piece that I think is correct, but when we look at QGIS, we want to have a solution that is scalable. So, for example, if this question involved not Japanese prefectures, but Japanese cities, or Japanese something smaller than a city, I might not have 47 data points. I might have 10,000 data points. And that's no exaggeration. I might literally have over 10,000 data points that I would have to manually select. And that leaves room for a lot of manual error. That leaves room for a lot of labor. And I just don't have time for that. So we have a very useful tool, and it's called a field calculator. And what this does is it creates or calculates data based on each shape. So I'm going to create a new field, and we're going to call this area, because I want to find the area of a shape. They already have a function for me. So now when I run this, I have an extra field for every single shape in Japan, and it's telling me the area. Just for example, let's go see what the smallest piece of landmass is in Japan. Sort by area, pick out the smallest object, and zoom to select. And it's a little triangle over here, kind of up in the north. So now that I have an area for each shape and each shape separated from each other, I'm going to select only the shapes larger than the smallest prefecture I can find. So we're going to select by feature. We are going to open up geometry. We're going to use the same function. Area greater than this number. Simple as that. and we're going to select all those features. Boom. It has selected all of the mainland prefectures, excluding all of these small little islands in between. And see, this was a much faster, more efficient way of doing the elimination process. However, we are always going to get outliers. So in this case, as we talked about before, Hokkaido is something I don't want here, and neither is Okinawa. We are going to have to remove that data manually. Don't mistake this as a free pass to data clean manually, okay? Find an automated solution first and then clean off the bits by hand. You're gonna save yourself a lot of work, you're gonna save yourself a lot of time and sleepless nights, all right? It's just, this is the better way to do it. This is our original data, and this is the curated data. If we zoom into our curated data, we'll see that now we only have the mainland prefectures in question. This is now what I consider our data cleaned. I've been recording for 20 minutes? Okay, no. All right. We're done here. Consider this data cleaned. In the next video, we're gonna talk about our methodology. We're gonna talk about in the next video we're gonna talk about 20 minutes is too much. I'm gonna cut out everything. In the next video, did I even say good morning class? Probably. In the next video, we're gonna talk about the methodology of how we can find how many prefectures you can walk through in one day. And only that. I'm gonna keep it short and simple and sweet because these videos take a long time to edit, and every second I spend rambling is another second that I have to spend on editing all the work I do. All right? So have a good class. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Just have a good day. If you have questions, I'll answer them in the comments. I'll see you next time.